Well, I mean, so Mateus, by larger crowd, I mean, I would like to have 100 to 200 consistently. I don't want 600 to 1,000. I really don't want that. But I also don't want to be sitting at 55 while I'm playing RimWorld when I know I'm capable of better. You know what I mean? And I know some people don't get it. It's a whole thing. That's a whole discussion for a different day. But I like the idea of being able to take my viewership to another category and being somewhat competitive, or at least trying to. And I enjoy that I'm chat focused. I enjoy that I take a minute to talk to you guys and have fun and answer questions and stuff. But I mean, human nature, you always want to keep growing, right? You don't work the same job every day and go, I'm content with what I'm making. No, you want to make more. If someone gives you $1 and they're holding $3 more and they go, do you want another $1? You're not going to be like, no, I'm good with the $1, thanks. You're going to go, yeah, I want the second $1, give it to me, you know? You always want to keep growing. And people come and go. People come and go. No one's guaranteed to be here forever. So even though, Matthias, you're cool and I like you being here, you might not be here in 6 months. So I need another Matthias to take your place. Twitch is weird. Social media is weird. Everyone feels pain? Yeah. I don't want to keep growing. I'm already tall enough. Thanks. Well, that's not what I mean, Brainiac. I mean professionally, my friend. Because at the end of the day, Twitch is like a job. You make friends at your job. You have fun. You can talk to people. You can do a good time. That's still great, but you still got to also understand that it's a business, and you got to treat it as such. I cannot get a good rendezvous here. Probably a bad idea to burn the way I burned. This is going to cost me a lot of Delta V in correction. What if I did it right here? So yeah, I think we do have to do this correction that I was doing earlier and saw all that extra Delta V that I wasn't a fan of. I think I do have to do it. It's like 1,500 and change. I think we can afford to do it though. We've got plenty of Delta V. Because I'd get off work and EJ was my go-to, but by the time I get off, he would be in after hours. Yeah, and EJ, I love EJ to death. I have his cell phone number. We text and everything. He's a cool person. But there's a lot of things that EJ does that people in the chat don't like. Most of the people love his space news. They don't like 4-hour space news. Some people only like the Kerbal, so they go there just for the Kerbal. So if he's playing something else, you know, I'll get a couple of trickle people from there. He's playing Starbase, I don't care, I'm going to hang out here. He's playing this, I don't care, I'm going to hang out here. And that's cool. The vice versa is also true. Oh, Teradra's playing RimWorld. I'm going to go hang out with EJ. He's playing something else. So I get that, and I'm okay with that. We feed off of each other. It is not my intent to take you from him. I'm not like, stay here instead, don't hang out with him. Because at the end of the day, you came from him. I'm not going to bite the hand that feeds me. So I'm not here to take people from him whatsoever. It's a very mutual relationship. If you guys want to jump ship on your own accord, that's fine. But I'm not going to be going there going like, you need to come watch me, or typing in his chat, oh, I'm live right now, guys. You should come hang out with me. I mean, I still moderate his chat while I'm streaming. So I mean, there's a mutual relationship there. And he's got his set audience. He's great. And there's a specific few people that are there that'll never come by here and watch me. And I'm okay with all of that. So that's where all of that comes into play. So yeah, it's a crazy thing to think about for sure. All right, that's 1,783. I don't like that. I have a feeling we're just going to be screwing up again. It's one of the cornerstones. Well, yeah. And like I said, if you guys want to go watch him and hang out with him, that's great. On the days off when he's not here, you guys are here. I love it. It makes everything awesome. Because then at least I know you guys do like me, just not as much as EJ. But I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm not gonna be like, harumph. I'm jealous. Because there's also a bunch of people here who leave when Reaps goes online. He's an Australian streamer. But he's like a very... He's a very memey streamer that does like silly things and people love to watch him because they... Here's the thing about that. People like to watch him over me because I've been told this before. They can say the F word in his chat. So if people that have been turned off to my content because they can't curse in my chat. You can curse in my chat. This isn't EJ's chat. It's PG-13. It's not South Park. It's not Teletubbies. It's The Simpsons. And that's a distinction that is hard to make sometimes. Well, yeah, John, and his mission mode is something I have zero interest in ever doing. And I kind of don't like how chat coddles him so much. In fact, me and him talked about it offline. He's like, I want chat to be mean to me. I want chat to make me fail. He said, but they keep giving me extensions. They keep giving me money. He's like, I don't want them to do that. But there's nothing he can do about it. He can't tell you guys to do that. Everybody's like, oh, EJ, it's okay, do it again. Don't tell me that. make me pay. Fig Newton? That's 2 words. You can say Fig Newton in here. I mean, how dare you? Trying to work out this whole thing here, guys. Give me a second. There's a burn in here somewhere that I can do to make everything work. I'm just trying to figure it out. Because I'm already in this trajectory. I could F9. Let's try F9 and see what happens. Wow, that's fabulous. Exactly. I mean, WTF is just for the win backwards, right? So you just say, win the 4. Win the 4. Thought it was wow, that's Fig Newtons. No, because there's an N afterwards, too. You're the Brainiac. You should probably change your name to Not So Brainiac. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, yeah. So that's in League of Legends. The old guy on the helicopter says that. Wow, Teradra's fabulous? No, that's not it at all. Well, no, John Clark, I get that. I get that. But, correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys could vote for it, you all would vote for the shuttle right now, too. But the shuttle will never exist. So just because you want to see what you vote for doesn't mean it's actually necessarily going to happen. Someone call you? Yeah, right. KSP info. I need this picture right here. Because I think the game lied to me. Yeah, see, Drace is not up here. Drace is down here. Why did it do that to me? Why does it say that's the appropriate window to go get Drace? That's not the appropriate window to get Drace. Did I see your last? Probably not. He gets your Prime. I also subbed here because I enjoyed the content. You got me back into RimWorld. Yeah. Yeah, dude, RimWorld's great. I've loved RimWorld for a long time. It's just been really, really hard to grow. I talked about it the other day. RimWorld's a very incestuous, or it was a very incestuous category. Everybody would raid into another person, then they would raid into another person specifically, and they would keep all the viewers in their own circles. And it was very hard Because it's like Magic the Gathering is today. Magic the Gathering is very incestuous. And it's hard to grow if you're new because you got to kind of force yourself into the community. And I didn't want to do that back in the day for RimWorld. But now it's a little more free and people are kind of... I'm getting raids from other RimWorld streamers now, but I'm not going to another RimWorld streamer afterwards. I'm being the different, and there's other people being different too. So I like that about it, because then it's going to be more variety. There's a thing I want to show you guys. Let me see if I can find it. What's it called? It keeps getting updated ever so often. Let me see if I can find it. What's it called where... Here. Maybe you guys know what this is called. If I go into Paint. What is it called where, like, the background's black, and then you have, like, circles of people's names and stuff? Wait. Why aren't we filling with red? If you have like this, and then you have like lines here, hold on. You have lines here that like connect these to these people. Or connects this person to that person. And then you have other tiny circles in here that like connect here and connect there. And then you have like another big circle here of somebody and it connects there. A family tree? No, it's not really a family tree. Depends on the field. Hold on. One second. Let me look real quick here and see if I can find it. Because I wanna find... There's somebody who makes a thing. I'm really bad at describing this, obviously. Hold on. From... It's not going to do that. A relation chart? Is it literally called a relation chart? No, that's not it. Well, maybe. Let's see. No. Man, I can't find it. Either way, there's a cloud thing that kind of someone updates it ever so often. They use API from Twitch and everything else, and it kind of shows you where viewers are going from and where they're going and everything else, and that allows that to be a thing. I was trying to find my post in a thing, and I can't find my post. Because there's a lot of discussion that happens in here. I'm in a subreddit that I don't, or I'm in a Discord that I don't really pay that much attention into, but I should pay more attention into it. Let me maximize this so I can search faster. I linked it once upon a time, which is why I want to find it. Oh God, that's a lot. What? Okay, so there's people adding me. Pictures. Let me find the link. Link. Man, there's a lot of discussion that happens in between when I pop in there to complain. What was that? Oh. That was not me. Oh yeah, that was that day. Screw all that noise. Was that it? No. That's not it. Okay, I'm close. I'm close. That's what she said. Wait, what was that? Okay, so no, I don't care about that. Well, I thought I was there. Close your eyes, Chad. This will sound way dirtier than it really should be. Was it really this long ago? The last time? I'm having too much fun with this. I'll get there eventually. I'll get there eventually. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, okay. So, yeah, it should be like right here. I found it! All right, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I have a link. I have a link. Everyone's leaving because I'm not playing Kerbal. I don't care. Check this out, guys. So this is old. But this is literally Twitch in a nutshell. Everything Twitch is. This is why there are partners that you've never heard of before ever online. Because you can find someone that you know and like, zoom in, and find all the streamers that you also know and like. And it's really interesting to look at. It's going to take a while for it to load because it's a massive, massive image. But someone redoes this every so often, every few months or so, because some of the things change. Now, this is like the center. What is this? I can't tell you the name of it. But it's something, it's an image that someone comes up with ever so often that kind of just shows where all the viewers are on Twitch. Okay? So, XQC, one of the largest streamers, okay? Well, let me zoom in. So, if you come over here and look, if you like XQC, you might also like Soda Poppin'. You might also like Summit. And then Summit and Shroud are part of the shooters. So over here is like their own little thing. Nick Merckx is like hardcore shooter. So over here you would find like Tim the Tat Man. And here's all your gamers. Lol, Tyler, Double Lift, Reckless. That's League of Legends, right? So if you come back over here and you look, you've got Co Carnage. You've got Quinn. You've got all these people. So you can kind of see the trickle down. There's Sacriel. There's Avoiding the Puddle, Fextra Life, Sequisha, Think Swifty, It Me JP. And then it goes out from there into other stuff. Baru, Vinesauce. But this web of people don't know much about this web of people. If you're watching George Not Found and Tommy Innit and Tubbo, which are all the Minecraft memer streamers and stuff like that, you're not also watching like Lyric or Mason Dota 2. So it kind of shows where everything comes together. And like over here are like your like French streamers and your Italian streamers and your Spanish streamers and everything else, because they're detached from everything. But you can see where they come from and where they go. That's what healthy networking looks like. Not what not keeping things incestual. And that's what I was talking about. If you see how this is all within here, I don't know what any of these people stream here, but they don't really come out here very often, and so on and so forth and everything else. But this is Twitch in a nutshell. If you this is an older image from like May. If you want that, just so you can look at it and kind of look around and be like, oh, I know that person, I know that person. But there's a whole nother part of Twitch that you're never going to know. And it's really awesome to look at, because the size of the bubble is how big the streamer is. And like these are all of like your IRL streamers, your reaction streamers and everything else. and then it kind of moves over, and then you get into like your gamers and your variety streamers and everything, and then you go over here and it goes into, I don't know what these people are. And then it comes up here, and these are the esports channels. And it's really interesting to see how things move around and stuff. If anybody interested. Structural tubes have bad snap points in space. Structural tubes. Yeah, I don't deal with structural tubes. I don't like the way they look or how they work or anything like that. But anyways, whatever that's called, we are not in the window for Drace. Drace is not a go. Drace needs to be up here, and it's currently on the opposite end of everything. Why did this tell me that that was right? Kerbal to Drace. Why is 136 days now? Oh, we didn't warp. Okay, let me warp. Let me warp. We have 5 before the warp. Let me do that now. Bob Ross is on the list. Bob Ross is a 24/7 stream. Halcon, no problem, buddy. I try to make it a point to like go out and learn as much as I can about everything. That way I know about stuff, you know? Okay, so we're almost there. What's this challenge? Hi, Snackless. Nothing can leave the VAB over 50 tons. And if you do exclamation point 50, you can see everything that we're doing in the game, or at least trying to do. The only one you've ever heard of is Co. Yeah, but if you look around there, it'd be people probably that you would enjoy also around there. Yeah, we're almost done with it, Snackless. We've got most of our stuff like out. So let's see here. Nope, that's the wrong thing. That's my poor drawing, not my link I needed. So if Kerbin's at 3, Drace should be at 1. And right now, Drace is at 11. That's way incorrect. All right, let's move this a little more. We're gonna take this out, and we're gonna move this stuff around here. So this is 3 o'clock. We're keeping Kerbal at 3. Drace is at noon. Drace is at 1 o'clock. All right. Oh, stop. Slow down. Okay, so this should be roughly when we should leave. So let's get out of here and see what happens. Add a maneuver. Bird. It's going to be another orbit from now, not this one. And if I burn out here and set it as a target, this should be a much better time of reaching here. Yep, look at that. Right there. That's almost spot on. Now, granted, it's a little off because of inclination, but let's see if we can't move that over a little bit. If I move this over, it would be more delta V. If I moved it over this way, it'd be less delta V. Let's try that. That's the damn mun. Can we get around the mun, please? God, stupid mun. I hate the mun. Right there. Look at that. Let's bring this in. Boop. All right, that's better. That's much better. So Snackless, this right here is a sky crane designed to drop this rover off on Drace. This is our tug meant to send it out there. We sent this out with 1,000 units of fuel. We shipped this out empty. This grabbed onto this, went to Minmus, refueled the whole thing, and now we're shipping it out because it had to be able to fit in stages and be shipped out into space. The total craft now weighs almost 50 tons, but individually and with less fuel, it weighed a lot less. And I can show you some other things that we're doing too if you give me a minute. Let me get this burn right here going. We're currently in the phase of just waiting for burns. All these ships are going to Jewel. We landed a rover on Elu earlier. We have a ship going to that comet there. We've already brought an asteroid into the orbit of Kerbal. That asteroid is right here. It's a Class B. And we're just making sure everything is, we're tying up all of our loose ends. Our Drace rocket failed, so we're having to send out a replacement because the last one didn't make it. So there we go. 5 minutes. All right. Let me clear the Discord. I don't have to worry about that anymore. And then we're good to go from there. But we've had 2-hour ion burns. Not this week. Last week we did. We landed. We have a rover on Moho. We have a rover on Eve, Gilly. Both moons of Kerbal. This is Drace. We got Duna and Ike taken care of. We have a space station going to Jewel that I'll show you that we pieced together. We pieced it together in the orbit of Kerbal. Put it in a parking orbit, and then now we're shipping it out. And now we're just trying to get everything. Hopefully we don't have any more failures. I think we're going to fail around one of the moons of Jewel. I think the Val rover is not going to make it down. But we have a deal at the admin building. We're converting all of our science into reputation. And right now we're over 800 reputation, but it shows us at like 790 or something. The top streamers and where their viewers trend to. Yeah, if you follow the lines just kind of show where they go, where they come from. Each color is like a category. So like all the light blue is like just chatting. All the purple is like variety and things like that. And you can kind of see where they all go. The middle's kind of weird because there's a lot of stuff there. But yeah, it's trends. And every few months the user who makes that updates it, and you can kind of see some of the things shift, some of the bubbles change color, some of the streamers change, but a lot of them just stay the same. Have I considered getting into ASMR? No, I don't want to go into ASMR. And yeah, entropy, it's kind of crazy. How are you doing, by the way, bud? Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Shows where they came from and where they go. Sure. But EJ, so the reason why I brought that chart up is because I was talking with the other mods in EJ's channel. If you guys notice, EJ's getting a couple people from XQC's area. And that's because XQC dabbled in Minecraft once upon a time. So there's a couple of stragglers that float around. So the ones who find him in Minecraft come from XQC. And we've banned quite a few of them because they're not the most gracious people to have in chat. They're very toxic and stuff. But I was using that to show where people were coming and where they're going, because EJ's not there in the bubbles, even though he's one of the larger streamers on Twitch. But if he was there, he'd be probably like south of XQC and a little right of Co, because there's a lot of people in his community who also watch Co as well.